Okay, so hey guys, and we're back with another anime review, and this time it is Assassination Classroom, which has a really interesting and fun premise, but fails to live up to deliver completely with the fun premise that it has. I enjoyed it on some parts, but sometimes it just really got boring. Anyways, let's begin. Okay, so let's talk about the thing that got me and most people interested in this anime, Koro Sensei. I'm only going to call him Koro from now on, by the way. Anyways, he has a pretty nice design, and I love those weird tentacles and that big grin that he has. And the best part about that grin is it never feels creepy, like most other grins from big yellow octopus aliens would. I also love that expression of his, which was completely white with those round little eyes, because I thought that was pretty nice and funny. And I would really love to see what an angry Koro Sensei could do, since that form of his is hinted so many times throughout this season, but we never really get to see how powerful he truly is in that angry form. I like his friendly attitude and all, and he's so beloved because of his friendly attitude. But we also shouldn't forget that this is the alien that is threatening to destroy the entire world, so I don't really think his friendly attitude matters. Also, tragic past of his is hinted throughout the season, but they never really touch upon it. This series is leaving so much stuff to the next season. I mean, I don't know if we will get to see Angry Koro in action or Koro's tragic past in season 2 either, because I haven't watched it yet, but I'm assuming they will. Okay, so now let's talk about Karma. When he first appeared, he was so cool and kind of menacing and a great threat to Koro, but just a few episodes after his entrance, he got watered down drastically, and he didn't really do much after the episodes he got introduced. So that's a waste of a potentially cool character who could challenge Koro really nicely with his tricks, traps, and intelligence. It would be so entertaining to see Koro's power go up against Karma's intelligence, which it did in the few of the episodes where Karma was introduced, but I expected that it would go on for a little more. And I know you could say that it could get boring after a while, but if they came up with really nice and interesting stuff for Karma vs. Koro, it wouldn't have been boring. Okay, so now let's talk about Nagisa. He doesn't really deserve to be the protagonist. Karma deserves to be the protagonist since Karma is way better and cooler and more interesting than him, and him doing sneak attacks on people doesn't make him any more interesting. Karma really deserves his spot, and he doesn't really do much throughout the series except for in the final episode, so why did they make him the protagonist again? Also, we have to keep in mind that he got the final battle in that episode because he's the protagonist, and of course, the protagonist is going to face off against the villain in the final episode. This character is just so boring. Okay, so now let's talk about the villains of this anime. The first villain is Asano, who does not do anything but intimidate other people and try to intimidate the audience and show them how evil he is. And how does he scare Takaoka? When he says that Takaoka is fired as a teacher, shouldn't Takaoka fire back and punch him because of how crazy he is? It doesn't really make that much sense. Anyways, Takaoka is the main villain of this season, and he made this anime from boring to real good. And in his first appearance, he just seems crazy. But in the second last episode, where he throws the suitcase with the antidote in the air and blasts it, that's the moment he levels up from a crazy villain to a straight up psychopathic villain. And Itona is also a villain, I guess. Itona's guardian seems like more of a villain though. It's interesting how Itona also has Koro's tentacles and calls Koro a brother. Again, this thing is left hanging in this season, and we never really get to know how he has tentacles and why he calls Koro a brother and who is his guardian. So many things are just not answered in this season, and that's so frustrating. And also this other small villain who doesn't really do much except for looking scary and evil. Asano's son, the Karma ripoff. He's extremely intelligent and is the best at what he does, and he's kind of a daredevil, so yeah, he's basically Karma but with orange hair. Okay, so now let's talk about the boss battle between Nagisa and Takaoka. And I know that I'm skipping through a lot of stuff in this review, but most of that stuff is boring stuff, so I don't care about that stuff. Things really get good after they come to the island. Anyways, the lighting in this final battle is amazing, almost as amazing as that kind of scary karma scene. And even though Nagisa isn't that great of a character and doesn't deserve to be a protagonist, I still rooted for him really hard here because he's still infinitely better than Takaoka because he's just a creepy psychopathic weirdo monster and was really happy when he got defeated. However, why did they make Takaoka's mastermind reveal seem like such a big reveal? It was kind of obvious after they showed us the silhouette of the mastermind. The silhouette which told that the mastermind was a chubby figure. And because that gun guy told that he was from the military. And also because after all those hints, just before entering, they clarified that the mastermind would not be an assassin, and that was the nail in the coffin. The coffin of a shocking and interesting reveal. Okay, so what's up with the annoying openings of this anime? This anime has like the most annoying openings ever. The first opening is awful, but after you see the second opening, you feel like praising the first one since the second one is even worse than the first one somehow. It's almost impossible to watch the second opening in full screen since it makes your eyes so dizzy. However, the ending is really nice and peaceful and I liked it. Rating 6.5 out of 10. Best episode? Episode 18. So yeah guys, that was it for the video. And don't forget to like, comment, share and of course subscribe. And so yeah guys, bye.